Number one, you have to be in the mindset that fitness is priority number one. If you have a shouty, say goodbye to the shouty. You gotta drop her ass. I'm just kidding. Don't drop her. But look, you have to understand that fitness has to come number one. Okay, especially when you have an extreme goal like this to gain 1 pound to 1.5 pounds per week. Okay, because everything has to be dialed in. To point number two. Point number two, nutrition. Oh, nutrition has to be really dialed in. Not so much in terms of clean. I would highly recommend you do it clean. Like me personally, I did it pretty clean. High calorie foods you should keep in mind: peanut butter, mass gainers, eggs, whole milk, cheese, tortillas, bread, pasta, oatmeal. I don't know. I said oatmeal. Everything. Those foods are gonna be lifesavers. Bananas, peanuts, almonds, because they're very high calorie. For a little bit, you're gonna get a lot. And trust me, when you're eating 3,500 calories like me, you are going to need that so you don't feel as full. Okay? I was eating 3,500 calories for a good few months, but I didn't start at 3,500. When I started my little journey, I was at 2,500, and that's what maintained my 115 pounds, 2,500 calories. When I found this out, I determined that I have to eat a surplus of 100 to 200 calories. You can't do this main gaining, you have to be in a surplus. And when I was in this little surplus, I calculated, okay, so this 2,500, let's add 100 calories. Let's see how much weight I'm gonna gain in the first week. Okay, I gained a few, pounds. And then I was like, okay, let's continue to do this until you plateau. 2,600, 2,700, 2,800, little plateau happens, let's increase again, okay? Every time a plateau happens, increase another 50 to 100 calories, depending how fast you want to do it. I wanted to do it relatively fast, so I kept on increasing by 100. Eventually, I got to 3,500. 3,500 was maintained my 150, well, how I got to 150, okay? And when I got to 150, I had to take a break, but that's a different story for a different day. That is step number two, or tip number two. You must prioritize the nutrition, okay? And you have to calculate what you are doing, and you really have to be on top of it in terms of every week. You have to determine if you got to increase by more calories, if you got to stay the same. Just make sure you don't do it too fast. That's why I said don't dirty broke, because if you do it too fast, you're just gonna get fat as shit, okay? Number three, oh, you guys aren't gonna like this one. Number three is you gotta work out hard. Too many times I go to Planet Pizza, people ain't working out hard. Your routine must be on point as well, okay? Working out routine must be on point. You can't just be going to the gym and working out arms and then because you feel like working out arms. Or you can't be going to the next day and be like, I want to work out arms again. Nah, nope, that is not gonna cut it. You have to have a very structured routine. You have to calculate what you are actually lifting. Let's just say, for example, you're doing curls and you're doing 30 pounds, okay, 30 pounds on each side, you're doing 5 reps. Okay, next week, try to get to six reps. The next week, try to get to 7 reps. Progressive overload must be a factor here. You must train hard, okay? You must do better than last time. Obviously, there's gonna be times where you don't do as good, and that's totally fine. Just make sure you note it down, and next week, try harder. Me personally, the routine that I followed was push, pull, legs, cardio, push, pull, legs. So I did push, pull, legs, then I did a cardio on Thursday, then I did push, pull, legs. And I stayed within that routine for the whole, pretty much practically the whole time, the whole 4 months. And you really have to understand that if you don't train hard, you're not gonna see the results, guys. All that's gonna happen is if you're eating this much food, you're not really working out hard, you're not promoting muscle growth, you're not doing progressive overload, you're just gonna get fat as shit. Okay, all that extra calories is gonna be fucking fat. Okay, so let's go to a quick recap, quick conclusion. Number one, priority. Fitness must be priority number one. You have to be in the mindset, the framework that yes, I'm going to prioritize fitness. Number two, nutrition must be on point. Calculate your foods, calculate your weight gain, okay, and do your best not to plateau. When you plateau, make sure you make the proper adjustments, 5,200 calories. And then number 3, you must work out hard and your routine must be on point. Regardless, guys, I hope this video helped you out. And if you have any questions, put it in the comments. I'm out. Peace.